Patrick Mahomes took my gameplay to a whole nother level.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
I didn't realize how important it was to have a good quarterback until now. Whew. Get him. Just talk to him like, hey man, like you have him every year, like bro, like give me a chance. And he runs directly into the ground. I was gonna rebuild the Patriots, but I said, nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and get a team and ball out with them. Might, might as well. You got your quarterback and you got your wide receiver. Can't believe they traded them D Hop to them for a fucking fourth round pick. Then what made me even more mad was the Patriots could have like did the same thing. Like Bill O'Brien already knows like the staff at the Patriots organization. They could have gave him a third for D Hop, and Jerry Stidham would have had like a better chance of keeping us in the playoffs. Probably so. I think Harry gonna do better. Cause him and Brady didn't like they didn't like mesh, and I don't think Brady really tried. He had one foot out the door anyway, so he really wasn't trying to get on the same page with a young wide receiver. Motherfucking Tampa with two elite wide receivers and a damn beast tight end and fucking Gronk. The fuck, man, that's bullshit. Oh my god, didn't John Law has the fucking Tampa Bay? Oh my god. He's probably gonna win. He's probably gonna win the Super Bowl season one if I don't ball out with the Ravens. Oh shit. Don't join my invite. I'm gonna back out and join yours. That shit crazy. And then Bruce Arians already is a pass happy like coach. So fuck man. They gonna put all types of two tight end sets up in there. And their defense ain't half bad either. Damn, that fucking Ciroc hit me fast. It was a new flavor they had the liquor store guy. It was summer watermelon, and it's probably the first ever like it's probably the first watermelon like base drink I've ever had that where it smells and tastes like a fresh watermelon. For the most part, it's overrated unless you get like the special stuff. Usually with vodka, I try to go with like the Russian brands. I low key want to test out the run and gun playbook since I'm using it in another league, so I think I'm gonna do that. It really does. It has that custom playbook feel, but like after a while, like you just get bored of it because it's basically the same stuff rotated. You might. Where's the Seahawks? I forgot.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the
is.
Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions
I beat the
to an
damn dog
NFL
shit out of
game,
Law,
and
boy. That shit was
in evidence
hilarious.
A moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers
Drug his ass through the mud, bro.
Cardinals.
Most of his points came in like about halftime. I was up like 21-3. And it looked like it was about like a 70 or 80 point game. That's how it be. You end up shooting yourself in the foot.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Who holding? Who the fuck is holding? I know it's a holding call. Damn, rookie, man.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game.
Them,
that's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on
them generic
books,
playbooks are probably some of the
make
best
that
playbooks
up
in this
again,
game.
So following the hold,
I know Eric runs the West Coast.
Hole here with a 1st and 20.
Yeah. Well,
he'll try the right side, and they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad
He's going to stay his ass in the game, I'll tell you that.
First play from scrimmage, it's 2nd down.
Damn, man. That penalty really fucked me up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes taking a shot for Samuel. And almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're
Riding on fucking and get an auto for
you got to find a way to hold them under 20 because to me that's the magic number.
Yeah, I forgot to double check. I don't know why I forgot, but because like at the beginning of the season, I was like, bro, you gonna be able to get to 53? Because like at the time he had like 39 players and his cap was like mad tight.
And that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Taking a shot for Samuel.
I trust him. Damn, good play, man.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit.
Copy link. That's weird. YouTube been acting crazy. Oh my god, I forgot my throwbacks. Oh well, I just missed out on them. I just missed out on them +2. You don't even have a link. Probably just had to post that link.
Like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Man, they got me a good punter.
He steps into this one, and this is a
go flip field on your head.
This is taken at the 18. A big hitter that time in
man.
the 66
flip the goddamn field, bro. That's like, what, a 70-yard punt? That's a Pro Bowl performance right there.
The Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain.
I don't know what I'm
going to
doing in my contract situations.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
I'm probably gonna let all my free agents
and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Murray, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah,
Back at his own 6-yard line.
Paying his freezes up.
Fred Warner.
It also could be Hayward too, because he has that weird ass fucking X factor that intimidates the QB even if he's engaged in a block. Damn, he caught that. Well, let me turn on swat the ball.
Up there, 26 yards.
I just knew that was about to be a pick.
You consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Push him back.
Running from the shotgun with Dre.
Ooh, you lucky. Usually that guy right there takes folks' heads off.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage.
He did it the law twice. And then did a touchdown on one of his players. And he made him fumble. It was crazy.
An extra DB for the 49ers now.
I know Law's pissed.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Fuck.
It's caught. Jones.
Too high up.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll try the left side. It's Rhodes trying to turn the corner.
Somebody gonna get you. I hate the spin. I'm glad they're changing the spin mechanics.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one to the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Like you able to control which direction you spin in too.
On 2nd down, it's Dre.
Fuck.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to Drake.
I should have
hit him. He will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
My only problem about having a whole lot of bombs is that's when you get to the playoffs. You know, so you used to playing trash folks. It's ugly.
1st and 10. First down, Murray sliding out of the pocket. And this one caught by Max Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case,
oh my God, what's going on?
Here come the
that's why you're not coming back, bro.
This is going to be a first down. Officials so cognizant.
You definitely ain't getting no contract now.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't understand. Why would he even want to face mask you?
Murray to air it out again. And he hits Drake.
Look, then that dude grabbed him by the face, man. It's like, what they doing?
The 6. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Oh! Oh my God, bro. Yeah, that's that bullshit. They made me react, man.
Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Fuck, man.
So
they cheating me this whole drive.
And now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake.
Oh my God, why wasn't nobody tackle him?
Pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see.
He falls for first man. Good. Good.
Max Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
I shouldn't have juked because you had his stick too early.
To the 25-yard line.
Muscle cramps.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before
wow.
If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
Man, don't like me this game.
If it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Taking a shot for safety.
He had it. He had it. Oh, my God, bro.
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Man.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but
what?
they'll rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Man, I wish they had hit his leg or something.
After one,
it probably did, but you know how Madden is. They ain't gonna call nothing.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December. More football. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
Technically, 57 did a legal hit to the head.
In the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Jenkins.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
I want a new contract, motherfucker. Want to give up on him.
Ultimately, they dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about...
Man, I'm mad they made me stumble, man.
That is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And that was a first down.
From the 38, Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Y'all didn't see me hit the juke button.
They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And now he'll tuck it and run.
He was trying to take my head off, man.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Check, 80 weapon, 80 weapon.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Why he keep going out of bounds?
He
ain't getting the ball no more.
So a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for San Francisco.
Yeah, that's an ugly punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, he did.
It was like the first time I ever seen that type
He
of
turned
fumble.
into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes.
Some of them you
have to put
can.
it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
What the fuck ever, bro?
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down.
Debo really fucking hoeing me.
The line on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I ain't gonna play good, so I can get in the contract, boss.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yellow. Argo Willie. Hey, Ridley. Let's get off the field, D. 15. Blue dot corpus. Check 17. Hey, check 24.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
He no more than rushing.
They run with Breida.
I shouldn't have juked. I should have just kept going.
Yards, first
That's
down
on me.
Niners.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far.
Wow.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found...
What the fuck? How?
He's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It was no reason for him to drop that to try to make a juke
A
move.
long way to go on 3rd down.
Well, he had inside leverage.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
3 for 10.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get to 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? But wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And he'll take this one near the 25. Call it the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He's still ain't getting the contract bubble.
Duck to Forrest Buckner. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
God damn.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They kind of forced that.
I'm surprised they didn't call pass interference.
Like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
This time they stay on the ground, and he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be taken at the 10. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Interception, no fumble. Asking for much, y'all.
We're ready.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Dancing to his left. Incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
12 yards on the return that time, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Yellow.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida.
What the fuck?
Able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to find Isabella. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Murray now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Murray now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. You're doing a 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. From the gun, it's Drake. Now Drake loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
I was waiting on it. I was waiting on him to hit somebody.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do?
It's his X factor.
Defense here.
He has something called out of my way.
Off my cap to him. Congratulations, big time play, knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Whoop, God damn! What? He was on the ground. Wow.
Something is drummed into every guy.
He was already on the ground.
No matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket.
Oh my God, he rolled on the ground.
By that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Murray. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Murray now to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Damn, man. Give me the pick, man.
Incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you play man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man.
What they did,
you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Whole barrel roll on the ground. Elbows and knees touching this shit, man.
This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach
why did he look at him? He's chasing the guy that's he's supposed to be blocking.
Chandler Jones in there to drop him for his
11th
sack of the year.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game. But this player, disruptive.
What you coming over there for? To help me up? After you fucked up?
You name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Damn.
Taken in at the 11.
Yeah.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I switched just in time.
And he may want to track down that football because
I switched it just in time.
#1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you're playing the
God damn.
defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Never had
No
no
gain
rushing
on the play, and
yards.
it'll be 2nd down.
Goofy shit.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes.
What the fuck?
Almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Inaccurate. What the fuck is, bro?
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And, off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. On first down, Drake.
What the fuck? What my safeties was it? Besides Neil.
It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big kick.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Run, nobody catching nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say,
right at the
why
right
would you try
moment.
one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it's a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they can hold him.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Thank you, Devo. About time.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
That's 4
One
points
quarter
already.
remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep.
What the fuck, man?
Intercepted. Picked off by Mike.
That man wasn't even in position for that.
And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard
Shit,
line.
man.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
What the fuck ever?
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 30 yards there, and, of course, the first down as well.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On first down, Drake. And I think this defense knew what was coming, as he is smothered behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. It's complete to Drake. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now, as he's got a first down. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Oh, he's celebrating, man.
Down there, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to keep firing.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just...
So he better catch it.
Complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Mahomes to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be complete to Breida. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw, it's Mahomes. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his second touchdown of the night, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
I fucked that kick
get
up.
That high hop and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
This is taking you to 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Murray.
Ooh, wait, that's over the pick 6.
They went with the dime look that time on defense.
Shit,
just
man.
with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this
What
one
the
away.
fuck is this?
He'll return it from the 6. 62 yards on the punt that time.
If my luck would have
And
bounced on the
possession
1.
will switch hands, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. To throw is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 13
What the
yards
fuck? They
there,
didn't stop the
Niner
clock.
first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver
Wow,
trying to run
they
down the
really
defender,
hold me
man.
out of my
Gets right
timeout.
at it. and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Man, this
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Quick.
4 ticks left here on the clock. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And
wow.
This kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
Man.
today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Cardinals, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's a disappointing way to lose your first game as they drop to 10-1 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.